Imagine driving down a highway at 7,000 miles per hour. Your engine is roaring, your headlights are bright, and your stereo is playing at full volume. There's just one problem. The steering wheel is locked, the brakes are completely dead, and there's no driver inside. In April 2010, this exact nightmare didn't happen on a highway. It happened 22,000 miles above Earth, in the cold silence of geostationary orbit. A 2-ton, $100 million telecommunications satellite suddenly cut off all communication with ground control. But it didn't shut down. It didn't crash. Instead, it turned into a rogue, roaming machine broadcasting powerful signals, drifting into the lanes of other active satellites, and threatening to wipe out cable TV and communications across North America. Engineers called it the ultimate nightmare. The internet called it the zombie satellite. And for 8 terrifying months, humanity could only watch as a dead machine took on a mind of its own. To understand how a multi-million-dollar piece of space technology goes rogue, we have to go back to October 13th, 2005. An Ariane 5 rocket lifted off from French Guiana, carrying Galaxy 15, a state-of-the-art satellite designed by Orbital Sciences Corporation. Its mission was simple: sit in a fixed orbital slot over North America and relay TV broadcasts, digital data, and media feeds to millions of homes. For 5 years, Galaxy 15 did its job flawlessly. It was invisible, reliable, and boring, exactly what you want a satellite to be, until April 5th, 2010. On that day, the sun unleashed a massive solar storm, a wave of highly charged, high-energy solar particles slamming into Earth's magnetic field. Most satellites are hardened against space weather, but Galaxy 15 caught a bad break. A sudden surge of static electricity fried its command receiver. Down in the control room, engineers noticed a minor anomaly and sent a routine reset code. Nothing happened. They sent it again and again. Silence. Now, normally, when a satellite breaks, it just dies. It turns into space junk, turns off its transmitters, and stays in its lane until gravity pulls it down. But Galaxy 15 did something far worse. Its command computer was dead, meaning it couldn't hear us. But its power systems, solar panels, and main transmitters were still running at full capacity. It was alive, fully powered, and stuck on broadcast. In geostationary orbit, space is organized like a crowded, multi-lane highway. Every satellite is assigned a specific parking spot to avoid signal crosstalk. Because Galaxy 15 couldn't fire its thrusters to maintain position, it began to drift, slowly at first, then faster. It was essentially a rogue broadcasting tower, gliding through neighboring lanes, blasting high-power radio signals right next to other sensitive satellites. If it passed too close, its signal would bleed into theirs, blinding ground receivers and blacking out TV stations, emergency feeds, and data networks across the continent. Panic hit the satellite industry. Media outlets picked up the story, coining the name, the zombie satellite. Satellite operators like SES and Intelsat had to pull off unprecedented space maneuvers. As Galaxy 15 drifted toward their active satellites, they had to physically move their multi-ton machines out of the way, performing delicate orbital dances to avoid both a mid-space collision and signal interference. For months, engineers tried every trick in the book, blasting high-power signals to override its receiver, or waiting for Earth's shadow during an eclipse to drain its batteries. Nothing worked. The solar panels kept recharging it. Galaxy 15 was an unstoppable ghost, wandering through space, ignoring humanity. By December 2010, 8 months after going rogue, everyone had accepted that Galaxy 15 was lost forever. It was drifting into deep space, slowly losing its orientation relative to the sun. And then something unexpected happened. Because the satellite lost its alignment with the sun, its solar panels stopped generating power. For the first time in 8 months, its batteries drained completely to zero. Total system shutdown, darkness. But as the satellite's reaction wheels drifted further, the solar panels caught a sliver of sunlight again. Electricity trickled back into the onboard systems, and tucked deep within its software was a built-in safety code known as a watchdog timer. When the power fully cycled off and back on, the watchdog timer triggered a complete hard factory reset. On December 23, 2010, ground controllers sent a desperate ping into the dark. A few seconds later, a tiny data packet blinked back. Galaxy 15 had woken up from its coma. It wasn't a zombie anymore, it was listening. Engineers quickly sent emergency commands to shut down its transmitter, fire its thrusters, and pull it safely back into its assigned orbit. The story of Galaxy 15 changed how engineers designed satellites forever. Today, almost every modern satellite carries redundant, isolated hard reset systems, specifically designed to prevent another zombie scenario. Galaxy 15 actually went back to work for years after its rescue, until it finally retired for good in 2022. It serves as a stark reminder. We like to think we've conquered space with our advanced technology and complex networks. But out there, 22,000 miles above Earth, a single solar flare from our sun can turn a $100 million masterpiece into a ghost ship overnight.